When people think of Prince William's love life, they almost instantly associate him with Catherine, the Princess of Wales, formerly known as Kate Middleton. Their love story, which began at St Andrews University and blossomed into one of the most followed royal marriages in history, has become legendary. However, before Kate entered William's world, there were a few other women who played a role in shaping his personal journey. One of the most notable early relationships in his life was with Rose Farquhar, a romance that may have been short-lived but has remained an important footnote in William's story. This relationship dates back to the year 2000, during William's final years at the prestigious Eton College. William, the future heir to the British throne, was still a teenager, navigating academics, sports, friendships, and the pressure of his unique royal role. While the eyes of the world were already on him, William was also experiencing the very ordinary aspects of young adulthood, including his first brushes with love. It was in this context that Rose Farquhar entered his life. The two reportedly first met at the Beaufort Polo Club in Gloucestershire. Polo has always been deeply linked with the British royal family, serving not only as a sport but also as a social hub for aristocrats, royals, and the upper class. Rose's father, Captain Ian Farquhar, was a master of the Beaufort Hunt, an elite hunting circle tied closely to aristocratic traditions. Their families already shared social circles, and William and Rose's meeting was a natural result of these overlapping connections. Their friendship quickly developed into a romance, described as youthful and fresh. Unlike some of William's later relationships that came under more intense public scrutiny, his romance with Rose was relatively low-key. Still, in royal and aristocratic circles, word spread quickly, and soon their bond became one of the first glimpses the public got into William's personal romantic life. The romance, while sweet, was not destined to last long. The end came largely due to William's next chapter in life. After leaving Eton, he began his studies at the University of St Andrews in Scotland, a decision that would ultimately change the course of his personal life forever. It was there, in the hallowed halls of St Andrews, that he met Kate Middleton. Their friendship, and later love story, overshadowed all of William's previous relationships, including the one with Rose. For William and Rose, the shift was natural. Distance, life transitions, and the weight of William's royal obligations meant their romance faded into history. Yet, unlike many youthful breakups, there was no bitterness. Instead, their relationship transformed into a lasting friendship. After her romance with William ended, Rose Farquhar pursued her true passion, music. In 2006, she competed on the BBC reality show How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria, a televised competition to find an actress. A decade later, in 2016, Rose reappeared on the music scene by competing on The Voice UK. Though her journey on the show was also cut short, she once again proved her commitment to her craft and her willingness to stand in the public spotlight in her own right, not just as Prince William's ex-girlfriend. Her forays into music highlighted her individuality and set her apart from the aristocratic world she came from. While she may not have found stardom, she carved a unique space for herself and continues to be respected for her artistry and charm. Despite the end of their teenage romance, William and Rose have maintained a friendly bond over the years. Unlike many who might retreat after a breakup, they continued to appear in the same social circles, often at aristocratic gatherings, weddings, or other British high society events. Their ability to remain close is often seen as a testament to their mutual respect and the maturity with which they handled their early relationship. One of the most striking aspects of Rose's public persona is her discretion. Unlike some other women associated with the royals, Rose has never exploited her past romance with William. She has not given salacious interviews, nor has she attempted to capitalize on the connection. Instead, she has always spoken respectfully and lived her life independently. For William, who has always valued loyalty and privacy in his closest relationships, this discretion no doubt strengthened their ongoing friendship. William's relationship with Rose also provides a fascinating glimpse into the complexities of growing up as a royal. For an ordinary teenager, a brief romance is a private affair, quickly forgotten except by those involved. For William, every connection had the potential to be magnified, analyzed, and immortalized in the press. Rose, however, managed to avoid scandal and remained a dignified presence in his early years. Their romance also illustrates the close-knit nature of Britain's aristocracy. Many of William's early relationships, including his bond with Rose, stemmed from overlapping family ties and social circles. Unlike Kate Middleton, who came from a non-aristocratic but upper-middle-class background, Rose represented the traditional aristocratic link between royalty and nobility. Yet, it was Kate, an outsider to those circles, who ultimately captured William's heart for life. Some royal historians argue that William's youthful dalliances with women like Rose prepared him for understanding what he truly wanted in a life partner. His relationship with Kate was built on friendship, shared experiences, and mutual support through the challenges of royal life. Even though William and Rose's romance lasted only a short time, it remains part of his personal history. To this day, media outlets occasionally bring up her name when discussing William's pre-Kate relationships. Unlike some of his other youthful connections, Rose is remembered with warmth and respect.